In 2020, Missouri crisis programs helped more than 30,000 survivors of domestic violence. One of those organizations doing the work was St. Joseph's YWCA. Though the numbers of domestic abuse reports went down during the pandemic, experts say victims are still out there and needing help.
934 pink flags and purple butterflies cover the YWCA's lawn, each flag representing a survivor of domestic abuse the organization helped just last year.
Those are the survivors, but there are so many victims in our area that we have not heard from, that we don't know their story. We don't know what's happening behind closed doors.
And even more victims were locked behind those closed doors in 2020, according to the Y. Last year, the Y's hotline received 2,000 calls, but that's 500 less than the year before. And inside their emergency shelter, more than a 50% drop in women and children seeking shelter. 611 in 2019 to just 295 in 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic preventing victims from getting help as they were stuck at home with their abuser.
These are real people with real situations and horrific things that have happened to them. We have to stop this. We really need to truly work on preventing domestic violence.
October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. The Y using this time to shine a light on resources available and reach more victims and survivors.
It might be the first step for some people who are victims of abuse but haven't told anyone. Maybe it's that first step to saying, I'm going to try to reach out. Even if I'm not going to leave, I'm going to reach out and I'm going to start checking to see what my resources are for when I do decide to leave.
National stories have given domestic violence a center stage recently. Experts say it shows just how quickly a situation can turn dire and why resources are life-saving.
This is life and death that we're talking about. It takes one time for a situation to get completely out of control when somebody is killed. And we have seen that time and time again. And I think that, again, why a whole month? Because it takes that much effort. We actually should be doing it more to really show the significance and the severity. And this is a life and death matter, really.
As part of the YW's recognition of Domestic Violence Awareness Month, staff and supporters celebrating Take Back the Night Monday evening. The event is part of a national movement to raise awareness with a mission of eliminating sexual and domestic violence in all forms. During a presentation yesterday afternoon, a St. Joseph woman told her story of surviving an abusive relationship, which staff say can be part of the healing process.
I think it's just a time for them to get their story out and to know that they are speaking to and helping those that are also going through the same thing.
To see all the events planned this week, follow this story on our website at kq2.com.